guys, Supercar Blondie here, and I am in a super special car. Let's just pop the engine. You may have already recognized it if you've seen the movie Gone in 60 Seconds. This is one of the cars that Nicolas Cage drove in the movie. So for the movie, they built 11 of these cars for all of the shots, but only 3 were used for the driving scenes. These are so-called hero cars, so they're fully functioning cars, and that's one of those 3. All of the other ones were not fully built cars. Some of them were just built for interior shots, for example. And I'm here in East Germany. Who would have thought Chrome Cars has this car? Some of you are watching this and going, no way, I'm gonna pick it to pieces, this is a copy, because this is one of the most copied movie cars in the world. But I'm going to get the expert in just a second to point out some of the features that shows that this is actually one of the 3 originals. This is kind of one of the only things that shows you that it was a car from the movies. Look at these air vents here. They're closed off, they're fake. So they just tacked on body kits to make the car look really cool. The exhaust tips in the movie were for show only. They did not work. The exhaust actually came from out the back. After the movie finished, they wanted to sell these cars, so they had to make them actually function properly. It went back to Cinema Vehicle Services. They're the guys that actually make cars for movies. And they retrofitted a whole new exhaust system that functions so that they could sell these cars onto the public. So on all 3 original movie cars, you'll now see these new exhaust tips. There's also nitrous, which we're gonna have a look at now. Some of the movie cars, you could see the nitrous right behind where they were sitting. In this car, it's actually in the boot. So just pull on this little latch here. Boot opens. And there it is, the tank. That's cool. Let's get in, because I know you guys want to see the interior of the car. I've got to slam that. All right. This is actually functioning here. That works to fill up. Ta-da! You never know what's real and what's fake on movie cars. Let's go in. This wheel is special, guys. Take a look at this. This is an original wheel built for Shelby. I think it's time to bring in the expert who is standing by. Chris. What's happening, man?
Hi.
Nice to meet you. This is Chris, everyone, from Chrome Cars. They're the guys that own this car, and you're pretty much an Eleanor expert, right?
Let's say nerd.
Like on geek level.
Let's say nerd.
Yeah.
That's
nerd.
good enough.
Yeah, nerd is quite appropriate. He's like, and then this feature over here, and then that feature. I'm like, okay, calm down, we'll go through all the features. Come on over.
Yep.
Okay, where do you want to start? Because I know that it's super important to you to show certain features that make this like 100% fully undoubtable that this is an original from the movie.
You pointed. Let's start with
front,
with the hood. Most of the replicas have like a copy of that very custom front end.
Yeah.
But the very main point to point that it's an original car is the hood, actually. The hood, the shape of the hood and the shape of the scoop. Whenever you see a replica, they're like very edgy, very straight like that, and it looks actually cheap. And the reason for this is that they used an original Shelby hood and they reshaped it a little bit. So that's very unique and trademarked, actually. Because the original Shelby hood was actually open here, right? Right. So in order to close it off to look like this movie car, they actually just had to create this piece, and it ended up looking just really square. So it just came down here and then boom, straight. Looks more smooth now. So there are lots of different bits and pieces on this car to tell whether it's an original, but if you want to get super nerdy, let's go have a look at what's under the hood. Got it. There you go.
Okay, now in the movie, guys, you don't actually get to see under the hood. So for those of you who have seen the movie, you're like, well, this doesn't tell me anything.
No,
right?
no, not
but
really.
But for the freaks and geeks over here, they look under the hood and this is like the stamp that you need.
Yeah, you really need to know what kind of like suspension parts they used for the hero cars, what engines, what transmission, and stuff like that. So you have to have the Total Control products suspension parts.
The VIN number, we need to just point that out.
Yeah, that's right here for the super nerds.
For the super nerds. What's not nerdy though is driving this car.
Yep.
That is just pure awesome. Woo! Did you hear that? No, you need to keep your foot on the gas a little bit, otherwise it'll just conk out. There's a bit of an issue with the seat belt. Why I'm not wearing one. I'm not as skinny as Nicolas Cage. So we're just gonna try and reverse. Put her into reverse. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ah! Good. Okay, off we go. This is fucking crazy. Never did I think I would be driving, oh it nearly died, driving an original car from Gone in 60 Seconds here in East Germany, but here we go. This is mad! Okay, are we ready for some nitrous action? Alright, I'll just go around this corner, hang on, hang on. Hang on. Okay, ready? Okay. Right, and then go, baby, go. That was fake, but you couldn't tell, right? You can actually arm the nitrous in this car. You can hook it up, they just haven't hooked it up yet. So next time I come back, the nitrous will be hooked up, right? Chrome cars, you got me, right? That's what we want to see. This one actually I wanted to ask you because we know that one of these cars was sold for $1 million in 2013. We're now 2019.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you think you could get for this?
I mean, it's 6 years ago, and the value just keeps rising. So we're not afraid to say it's double the price, so 2 million probably.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And that's actually an unrestored car.
Yeah,
so
right.
the others are some touch-ups here, some new paint job here, and change parts. So that's as it was in the movie.
So you've done nothing to this car?
No, just keeping it alive, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah. Driving
some oil
it.
here
Yeah.
and blah, spark plugs.
Yeah.
What do you have to do to make it work? She's an old girl.
She's an old girl, she's temperamental. She says yes when she wants to be driven. You can drive her. When she wants her days off,
Yep.
just leave her, have
Leave
some
her.
time off.
Don't touch her. Totally agree.
That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a quick thumbs up. Subscribe to my account, be part of the Supercar Blondie family if you're not yet. Massive thank you to Chrome Cars for inviting me to East Germany here to look at their incredible collection. You can see their link in the description below if you'd like to get into contact with them. It's been awesome. Here, driving the Eleanor from the movie on an airstrip here in Germany. How crazy is that? Right, love you, I'm out.
I'm breathing through my day. Thoughts come and go through the haze. It's never all just about the money. It's the beauty of life's way.